Welcome to another episode. Today we are going to see a story called Holy Shadow. This is about a saint who was so humble, pious, and good. So the angels decided, let us come and see who this saint is, how he is so good. How can a saint, a human being, can be so godly? He came down, and this saint went about his daily life diffusing virtue, like the stars diffuse light and the moon diffuses light, and like the flowers scent without being aware of it. He was just going about his daily routine. His day could be summed up by two words: he gave and forgave. These are the two words. Yet these words never passed his lips. They were expressed in his ready smile, his kindness, forbearance, and charity. The angels said to God, Lord, grant him the gift of miracles. God replied, ask what is that he wishes. The angels asked God that God should give him some powers. God replied, ask what he wants, I'll give it. Then the angel said to saint, would you like to touch off your hands to heal the sick? No, he answered the saint. I would rather let God do it. Would you like to convert guilty souls and bring back wandering hearts to the right path? No, that is the angel's mission. That is not my job. It is not for me to convert. Would you like to become a model of patience, attracting men by lustre of your virtue and thus glorifying God? Do you like to become model of patience, attracting men to the lustre of your virtues and glorifying God? No, replied the saint. If men should be attracted to me, they should become estranged from God. What is that you desire then? Asked the angels. What can I wish for? Asked the saint, smiling. That God gave me his grace. With that I would not have everything. Would not I have everything? They just said, you must ask for a miracle, or one will be forced upon you. Very well, said the saint, that I may do a great deal of good without ever knowing it. Then let me do something good without myself knowing it. The angels were perplexed. They took counsel and resolved upon the following plan. Every time the saint's shadow fell behind him or on either side, so that he could not see it, it would have the power to cure the disease, soothe the pain, and comfort the sorrow of anybody who comes there. When the saint walked along, his shadow, thrown on the ground on either side or behind him, made arid patches green, caused withered plants to bloom, gave clear water to the dried up brooks, fresh color to pale children, and joy to unhappy men and women. The saint simply went about his daily life, diffusing virtue as the stars diffuse light and the flowers scent, without being aware of it. The people, reciprocating his humility, followed him silently, never speaking him about his miracles. So they even forgot his name. They called him Holy Shadow. So this is the story of the Holy Shadow. His shadows cured everybody, brought forth joy to everyone. So then Osho's interpretation of this story. This is ultimate. One has to become the Holy Shadow, just a shadow of God. This is the greatest revolution that can happen to a human being. The transfer of the center. You are no longer your own center. God becomes your center. You live like his shadow. You are not powerful because you don't have any center to be powerful. You are not virtuous. You don't have any center to be virtuous. You are not even religious. You don't have any center to be religious. You are simply not. A tremendous emptiness with no barriers and blocks, so divine can flow through you uninterrupted. unhindered, untouched, so the divine can flow through you as he is, not as you would like him to be. He does not pass through your center. There is none. The center is lost. Finally, you have to sacrifice your center. So you cannot think in terms of the ego again. You cannot utter I to annihilate yourself utterly, to erase yourself utterly. Nothing belongs to you. On the contrary, you belong to God. You become a holy shadow. This is the Sufi story, a Sufi story interpreted by Osho. This ends our episode today. Stay with me for another episode. Thank you.